bacon. And I'm trying something new. I have been watching ASMR for about 2 years now. And that's something I want to clear up real quick. This is not a guide video. I'm just doing ASMR while I play something I enjoy. I just don't want anyone to be misinformed. Now, I'm working on a quest line right now. It's called Heart of Flame. Basically, I have to collect 250 smoldering essence from bosses after I kill them. Now, I had started this with another video previously. However, I realized that I had forgotten to do something to the bosses. Plus the video, I had some strange echo thing going on. So, we're going to not post that video. And we are going to continue from here. What I had forgotten to do was to use the staff that I have, the rune staff of Nordrasale, on the bosses after I kill them. And that's how I get the essence. Now, I have to do that to every boss. Otherwise I don't get what I need. And then I have to run around like a chicken with its head cut off trying to figure out what I did wrong. But basically this is the third boss I'll be killing. Sometimes I mess up. So if I do, I apologize. But again, this video isn't meant to be a guide. I actually just realized that either I don't have this on the right setting, or they nerfed it, meaning they made it easier. Which is entirely possible, because I believe they are patching things, getting ready for the new Legion expansion. And for anyone that doesn't know, I am playing World of Warcraft. And for any World of Warcraft players that happen to see this, this is a ASMR video. And basically, ASMR can be of various different sounds. There can be whispering, soft voices, tapping, clicking of the tongue, infinite amount of different sounds that some people really enjoy hearing. It triggers sort of a tingling feeling that feels really good and can relax you. Not everybody experiences ASMR. I do, personally. My favorites are typing and magazine pages turning. Though I've really started to enjoy whispering ones. And makeup tutorials, even though I actually don't use makeup at all. It's just not my thing. But if someone else enjoys it, that's wonderful. I actually love listening to Tony Bomboni. I believe that's his name. I apologize if it's not. But he does some wonderful ASMR makeup tutorials that I just love. He actually did a World of Warcraft video, or a few of them anyways, that I also enjoyed. And that was the first time I had seen the World of Warcraft video used for ASMR. This boss here, she drops a mount that I've been after. Of course it didn't drop for me today. It doesn't have a high chance to. Oops, I almost forgot to take her essence. I have a bad habit of doing that. But anyways, the mount doesn't drop often. And I actually should have had it already because I was running this raid with a friend a while back and the mount had dropped. And maybe the way I am, I told him that he could have the mount. He was nice enough to let me roll for it. And rolling is like whoever gets the higher roll wins the item. And well, he actually won it. But unfortunately, he stopped playing WoW about a month after. So I was pretty bummed out about that. Now there are 2 more mounts that you can get from this raid. I have both of them already. The one was pretty frustrating to get. You have to have a group of 6 people with you. And you'll have to walk up to these orbs. And I'll show you that right now after I kill this boss. Basically, you have to get to these orbs without getting hit by the fire burst. And then all at the same time, you have to click the orbs. And if you do that, you get a mount. And I'll also show you him after I take care of this boss. And the last mount, I got him from the very last boss. He, like all the other mounts, don't have a high percent chance of dropping. But he happened to drop for me one time. It was a pleasant surprise. So now I'm just waiting on the other mount to drop, and I'll have all the mounts from here, which will be nice, because then I don't have to run this anymore. If you couldn't tell, I really enjoy mounts on this game. I'm currently sitting at, I believe, 187 mounts, or it might be 182, let me see. I am sitting at 182 mounts, and once I hit 200, I will get a armored blue dragonhawk, which basically, this is a dragonhawk, but he looks a lot cooler, and he has armor on him. So I'm looking forward to that when I get there. Now I know some people have already gotten the 300 mount achievement, and that gives a really cool green firehawk mount, excuse me. And I'll show you what he looks like as well. Now, what I'm playing right now is a level 100 Night Elf Shadow Priest. She is currently my main, though I prefer druids, guardian druids in particular, because I really love to tank. In fact, that's all I used to do, is tank. But I recently, well, I made Shade about 3 years ago. She was really my first DPS character. All my other tunes have been tanks. I don't heal much in this game, but I do have a Holy Priest undead on the Horde. But I haven't played her yet. Well, I mean I have, but only to like level 20, so that doesn't really count. But the two mounts I wanted to show you, or the one mount. No, there's two. So I might have them. Oh, I have them down here. The mount I had to get with people's help is the Corrupted Firehawk. It's pretty much a fiery bird. She can fly, but not inside the raid. And this one dropped from the last boss, and it's the Pureblood Firehawk, and the 200 or 300, excuse me, the 300 mount reward is one of these, except he's green, and I really look forward to having him someday, because green is my favorite color. Now this next part is where I had to work with people to get the purple one that I showed you first. And basically what you do, there's an orb right here, in an orb right here. And basically, there's this guy right here, and he does this action where he shoots fire out in a ring, and if it hits you, then those two orbs get destroyed. So what you have to do is you have to sit every time he casts it, and then you get up and run some more, and then you sit again, and then you run some more, and then you sit again. See, I messed up there. I wasn't really paying attention, but it doesn't matter because I have the mount. But anyways, we're gonna take care of him now. I forgot I turned the sound down, and I was wondering why I couldn't hear anything just now. It's been about a month since I've been on WoW. I've been busy over in Wisconsin. I actually live in Arizona, but I moved to Wisconsin to help my dad build a house. It's a cabin out on the river. It's looking really nice right now. But I finally had some time to play some World of Warcraft because unfortunately my uncle got hurt. So we've taken a break from working while he heals up. He didn't get hurt working on the cabin, thankfully, but nonetheless, it's still good for him to just be resting and taking it easy because, well, he's such a stubborn man and he gets hurt a lot, so I'm glad to know he's getting a break. I have been playing WoW since around the time Blood Elves and Draenei came out, but I had to stop playing it then because my parents didn't want me paying for it, or I shouldn't say me paying for it, I couldn't back then. They didn't want to pay for it, which is completely understandable, but I got back into it at the end of Cataclysm, which is the content I'm currently in, and I've played it ever since then. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's been glitching like this with every boss so far. Before I forget to do this again. No. I have most of my stuff on Shade, my Shadow Priest name, a very original name. I have most of the titles on here. I don't use a title with her though because I just don't feel like any really suit her. So I just leave her at Shade. No. I think she actually looks pretty cool. I made this setup for her. I need to transmog this so it looks like that. But basically, that's my tune. You can transmog items, which means this is the better item than this one. However, I like the way this one looks better, so I can pay a small amount of gold to make this one look like this one, but it's still this one with all the stats and everything. So that's really nice. Now, she's the only toon I've really made a transmog for. I'm rather slow at doing things on here, but it's still really enjoyable. I normally don't have anyone to play with. Sometimes my boyfriend will join me, but he is a lower level and doesn't play it as often, so I'm normally just doing little achievements here and there by myself. Now I do play Horde as well, but Alliance is my main, because a while back when I did first start, I wanted to be Horde, but my best friend at the time only played Alliance, so I joined Alliance with her. But after a few years I also made some Horde characters, and I do have a level 100 on Horde as well. She's a Goblin Warlock that's destruction. Basically she uses fire. She's a really fun toon. I really do enjoy her, but I don't play her that often. I would like to get more into Horde eventually. I always tell myself that, but I always seem to end up on Shade. She gets most of my attention. Now this is the last boss, excuse me. His name is Ragnaros. And he's the one that dropped the purebred Firehawk. And that was a very pleasant surprise. It's a real shame I didn't get to try any of this content when it was still hard. Now I can, try it with some new things they have out, like time walking and stuff. I can try dungeons that I never got to try as they were. But for the most part, that special feeling I won't get to experience, but it's still enjoyable. I did get to try, of course, Mr. Pandaria and Warlords in all their full, brutal content. Of course, I've heard that it's obviously not as bad as it used to be, but it's still pretty fun, and I enjoy it. That's why I obviously play it. I know a lot of people get mad and say WoW's dying and all of this, but I think it's been doing alright. Now that he's over and done with, there's all of that, and I will take his essence. Well, maybe I can't. He might not. We'll see. But basically, that is everything for today, as far as this run goes. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is my first video, so I hope that I can make more videos and maybe get into this. I think it would be fun to do.